Your heart feels fine. Your blood pressure looks great. Cholesterol, totally normal. But what if the biggest threats to your heart aren't even measured by routine tests? Heart disease is still the leading cause of death in America, and nearly half of all heart attacks strike people who had no clue they were at risk. Why? Because the usual warning signs only tell part of the story. In this video, we're uncovering the hidden heart dangers, the everyday habits and overlooked conditions that quietly damage your heart behind the scenes. These aren't just theories, they're backed by solid, peer-reviewed research. They often affect people with normal test results. And most importantly, they're fixable once you know what to look for. Let's kick off the list with this surprising fact. Your handshake might reveal more about your heart health than your blood pressure ever could. Your grip strength may be a better predictor of heart health than your blood pressure. Researchers found that for every 11-pound drop in grip strength, the risk of dying from heart disease rises by 17%. But this isn't about how strong you are. Grip strength reflects deeper systems, like muscle quality, circulation, and how flexible your arteries are. When those systems weaken, your heart works harder to keep up. So the next time you shake someone's hand, notice how firm your grip feels. If it's weaker than it used to be, your heart might be sending you a message. What's even more surprising, the next factor is something you probably experience weekly. That argument with your spouse last night, it might have temporarily increased your heart attack risk by 8.5 times. When intense anger hits, your body floods with stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. Your blood pressure spikes, your arteries constrict, and inflammation surges. For people with existing plaque buildup, this perfect storm can trigger a cardiac event within hours. The Mayo Clinic confirms that chronic stress and anger directly damage arterial walls, creating the perfect environment for plaque formation. Have you noticed how your heart races during heated moments? That's not just emotion, it's your cardiovascular system under assault. And if you think that's concerning, wait until you hear how your address might be hurting your heart. The steady hum of traffic outside your window might seem like a minor annoyance, but it could be quietly harming your heart. Studies show that people living near busy roads have a 38% higher risk of heart disease. Why? Constant noise exposure raises stress hormones, interferes with sleep, and slowly drives up blood pressure over time. Researchers at Baton Rouge General Medical Center discovered that traffic noise above 60 decibels, about as loud as a normal conversation, can trigger these effects when you're exposed to it regularly. Do you notice your stress levels rising when surrounded by constant noise? Your arteries certainly do. But there's another daily activity that might be even more dangerous to your heart. That bleeding you notice when brushing, it's more than just a dental issue. The bacteria behind gum disease can slip into your bloodstream through inflamed gums, sparking inflammation in your arteries. This silent invasion speeds up plaque buildup and may increase your risk of heart attack by as much as 49%. The link is so strong that some cardiologists now recommend periodontal screenings as part of routine heart disease prevention. Your mouth might be telling you more about your heart than you think. When was the last time you had a thorough dental cleaning? Your heart might be counting the days. Speaking of surprising connections, the next factor is something you've had since birth. Your height, something completely beyond your control, significantly impacts your heart risk. If you're under 5 feet 4 inches, you have a 50% higher risk of coronary heart disease compared to those over 5 feet 8 inches. Shorter people typically have smaller blood vessels that clog more easily with less plaque buildup. Conversely, very tall people face different risks. Their hearts work harder to pump blood throughout their larger bodies, potentially leading to heart enlargement over time. But there's something you do for 8 hours every night that might be even more critical. Back sleepers, take note. Your preferred sleep position might be suffocating your heart. Sleeping on your back increases the likelihood of sleep apnea, those dangerous breathing pauses that starve your heart of oxygen and spike your blood pressure. Each apnea event forces your heart to work harder, gradually weakening the muscle. The connection is clear. People with untreated sleep apnea are 2 to 3 times more likely to develop heart disease. Does your partner complain about your snoring? That might be your first warning sign of this hidden heart threat. The final factor might be the most overlooked of all. The greenery, air quality, and walkability of your neighborhood directly impact your heart. People living in areas with more trees and parks show 33% lower rates of heart disease. Meanwhile, those in neighborhoods with poor air quality face inflammation levels comparable to active smokers. The built environment around you shapes your physical activity levels, stress exposure, and even your sleep quality. All critical factors in heart health. Have you ever considered how your zip code might be affecting your heart's daily function? These hidden factors explain why so many heart attacks seem to come out of nowhere. Traditional tests miss these crucial warning signs. Want to know how to protect yourself from these hidden threats? Watch our video, The Top 10 Superfoods That Can Heal Your Heart, and learn how simple everyday meals can help fight back naturally and effectively. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on keeping your heart strong and healthy.